Hey, what's up, guys? Craig out back in the video. And today I'm going to do my NFL Week 5 picks. So here it goes on the Week 5 picks there. So first on the list there, we got Thursday Night Football, October 7th there. 6:20 Mountain Time, prime time, Fox and NFL, or 6:15 Mountain Time. Yeah, 6:20 Mountain Time, Fox and NFL. We got the LA Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. Both of these teams look really red hot here, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks here to win. I think the Seahawks have a little bit of advantage there versus the Rams. The Seahawks there actually look pretty red hot the last 3 weeks there, minus against Pittsburgh there. They kind of look that was mostly like a fluke game against the Steelers there. But I have a feeling the Seahawks I have a feeling the Seahawks can pull it out here and win this one against the Rams. Rams look really, really hot there for the last 3 weeks. They did beat up Tom Brady there in that Week 3 matchup against him and stuff like that. But I think this game might be really, really close here. It is a rival game there, but this game is going to be really close there. I have a feeling I'm going to go with the Seahawks who went over the Rams, but this game might be close. This might be a really close game there. So that's it for Thursday Night Football. So we'll move on to Sunday, October 10th. We got a 7:30 game Mountain Time, primetime NFL. Mostly this game, we have the New York Jets at the Atlanta Falcons. Well, this game's honestly a who cares game. This game's not really nothing to talk about, but I'm gonna go with the Falcons here to win over the Jets. Jets just don't look 100% this good in this game. They look pretty bad for the last couple weeks there. Mostly they just look pretty bad overall there. Same with the Falcons there. Both teams can get nothing done in this game here, but I think this game is going to be a low scoring game here. But I'm going to say the Falcons can pull it out here and win this one. I think the Falcons have a little bit more leverage than the Jets do, so I'm going to go with the Falcons here over the Jets. That's it for the 7:30 games. So we'll move on to 11 o'clock games. Mountain Time first and 11 o'clock games. We got the Green Bay Packers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Technically, this game is going to be a hard-hitting game here, a massively hard-hitting game. But I am going to go with the Packers here to win. I think the Packers have a little bit of advantage there. Mostly Aaron Rodgers there. Did have that bad game against the Steelers. The Packers, they just had that bad game against the Saints there in Week 1 there. They just didn't look like themselves in Week 1. In the last 3 weeks, they looked pretty red hot there. So, and then the Bengals also look pretty decent there, mostly like a pretty decent team there. But this game might be really, really close here, but I think the Packers can pull it out here and win this one against the Bengals. Bengals, they just don't look that great in this game. I just don't really see the Bengals actually winning this game here against Rodgers there. I think Rodgers is going to go down the field and go down the field there and possibly win this game there. This game might be really close there. Plus, the Packers defense doesn't look that great there, but I think this is going to be mostly an offensive game here. But I think the Packers can pull it out here and win this one against the Bengals. That's it for that game there. So move on to the next game there. We got the Detroit Lions at the Minnesota Vikings. Mostly, what about this game there? Honestly, this game is possibly not really that great of a game. Honestly, this game is looks like two teams are trying to find themselves there. But like I said, it's kind of like the Atlanta game. It's kind of like the Jets Atlanta game, or it's kind of like the Jets and Falcons game there. This is kind of like similar there, but I think the I think I'm going to go with the Vikings here to win over the Lions here. Lions, they just trying to find themselves and stuff like that. They just don't look that 100% this good in this game. They look pretty awful in this game there. So I am going to go with the Vikings here to win. I think the Vikings can pull it out here and win this one against the Lions. The Lions just don't look 100% this good in this game there. They just look pretty bad in this game. So I am going to go with the Lions here one over the uh, not Lions. I'm going to go with the Vikings here one over the Lions here. Both these games, this game's honestly a who cares game. But I'm going to go with the Vikings here one over the Lions. That's it for that game. So we'll move on to the next game. We have my Denver Broncos at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win. Mostly I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win there because we are still pretty pissed off there from losing against the Ravens there. We're technically a pissed off team there. We're technically looking out for blood here. Most of the Broncos are actually looking out for blood there from like losing against the Ravens here and stuff like that. So most of the Broncos are actually looking out for blood. Then this game there, the Broncos were technically looking out for blood there and stuff like that. For Teddy Bridgewater there, we don't know if Teddy Bridgewater is going to be out in this game. If Teddy Bridgewater is going to play in this game there, technically that's going to be great there for the Broncos. We don't know if Locke plays. We're technically kind of screwed there. We're technically kind of screwed there if Locke plays and stuff like that. But if Teddy Bridgewater plays, I think we're gonna. The Broncos are going to look out. This game is going to be. The Broncos are going to look out for blood there from losing, and mostly losing there, mostly us losing against the Ravens there and stuff like that. Mostly for the Steelers there. Mostly the Steelers are not really going to expect this game, honestly, because they don't know what quarterback to play with there. They have like they don't know if the Broncos, like according to the Broncos wiki page there, we are going to have like a new quarterback there in this game there. So the Steelers are not going to be totally prepared against this new quarterback we have there. So I'm going to go with my Broncos here went over the Steelers. That's it for that game. So we'll on to the next game there. We got the Miami Dolphins at the Tampa Bucks. Mostly I'm gonna go with the Bucks here to win over the Dolphins. Dolphins don't look 100% this good in this game. So there's nothing to say about this game. I'm gonna say Bucks are gonna walk all over the Dolphins in this game. Tom Brady and the Bucks are going to walk all over the Dolphins. Dolphins don't have nothing to say about in this game there, so I'm going to go with the Bucks here to win over the Dolphins. So let's move on to the next game there. So we have the New Orleans Saints at the Washington football team. Mostly for this game here, this is another game. It's going to be a walk-on and stuff. Mostly, I am going to go with the Saints here to win over the football team. Saints look pretty good there in this game. They mostly will try to go down the field and stuff. But this game, I think the Saints are going to walk all over the football team here because the football team doesn't have no answers in this game there. I'm going to go with the Saints here to win over the football team. Man, and another game's honestly a who cares game, or not really a who cares game, but another So we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Carolina Panthers. Technically, I'm going to go with the Panthers here to win. Panthers look pretty red hot for the last couple weeks here. And the Eagles just kind of they just can't find themselves and stuff like that. Mostly when the Panthers actually have a little bit of a team going on there. The Eagles just don't look 100% this great in this game. They're just can't find themselves in this game at all. So I'm going to go with the Panthers there, win over the Eagles. Next game, We got the Tennessee Titans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to say no contest here. I'm going to go with the Titans here to win. But this game is a rival game there. This game might be a little bit close. But I am going to go with the Titans here to win. Titans have a little bit of advantage there. They look pretty red hot for the last couple weeks there. They can try to get stuff done. Jaguars there, they're trying to rebuild there. They're trying to be like a rebuilt team. They're not really going to try to have this rebuilt team there. So I am going to go with the Jaguars here to win over, or not Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Titans here to win over the Jaguars. So that's it for that game there. So moving to the next game there. We have the New England Patriots at the Houston Texans. I am going to go with the Patriots here to win. Patriots look pretty good there in this game. They look good, pretty solid there. They almost beat Tom Brady there last week. They did look pretty well against Tom Brady last week there. The Texans just don't look that great. They're kind of falling apart there. This team is technically, the Texans are technically falling apart there and stuff like that. They can't get nothing going there in this game. So I'm going to go with the Patriots there went over the Texans. That's it for the 11 o'clock game. So we'll move on to 2:05 games, Mountain Time for zone 2:05. We have the Chicago Bears at the Las Vegas Haters. I am going to go with the Bears here to win. I think the Bears have a little bit of advantage there. I think they're kind of a little bit underrated there in this game there. I think the Bears have a little bit of advantage over the Haters. Haters just don't look 100% this great in this game. We seen them playing on that Monday night game there. Cards just didn't look that 100% that great in the Monday night matchup there against the Chargers. Chargers kind of walked over the Raiders there on Monday night. They just kind of technically bitch slapped them and stuff like that. But I think the Bears are technically underrated in this game, and I think the Bears are going to try to see that there and try to beat the Haters there in this game there. So I'm going to go with the Bears here win over the Haters. That's it for that game. So going to the two. So that's it for that game there. So let's go on to the next game there. We have the Cleveland Browns at the LA Chargers. This game's going to be a hard-hitting game here. There. I am going to go with the Browns here win. The Browns there, they look red hot for the last. The Browns look red hot for the last 3 weeks there. They might try to move down. They look red hot for the last 3 weeks there. They will try to do some pretty things there. I think the Chargers there. This game might be really close here, but Chargers are trying to find themselves there. I think the Chargers are trying to find themselves there and try to in this game there and stuff like that. But I am going to go with the Browns here win. I think the Browns can pull it out here and win this one against the Chargers. Chargers is their team that honestly is trying to find themselves when technically the Browns are technically a red hot team there who can play, who can actually can go down the field and score and touchdowns and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the Browns here went over the Chargers. That's it for the 2:05 games. So we're going to the 2:25 games. Mountain Time first and the 2:25. We got the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Mostly, I'm also going to go with the Cowboys here to win. Technically, the Giants there, they just don't look that great there. They look like a hot mess there. They're like one of these teams are technically a hot mess there. The Cowboys there, they look pretty well done there. They're mostly like a team that's honestly did pretty well for the last 2 weeks there. Playing against them and stuff like that, they try to go down the field with. I think Dak Scott looks pretty well in the quarterback situation there versus the Giants. Giants just don't look 100% this great in this game. They kind of look a little bit off and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys here win over the Giants. Next game, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Cardinals here to win. I think the Cardinals have a little bit advantage over the Niners. Niners just don't look 100% this great in this game. They just look really off there in this game there. Yes, they actually have Garoppolo back. Garoppolo is not doing nothing to actually win these games there and stuff like that. So technically the Niners are technically going into a spiral there. Versus the Cardinals there, who honestly look pretty red hot there, like one of these red hot teams there who can actually get it done there against the Niners. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals here went over the Niners. That's it for that game. So we'll move on to Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, primetime NBC. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Bills here to win. Mostly the Chiefs there, they don't have a really good defense. Chiefs don't have a really good defense there. Their defense looks pretty bad there. So the Bills are going to have a heyday with Josh Allen. Allen is going to throw against the Chiefs defense there, who honestly looks pretty bad there. Mahomes there, he is not technically Mahomes there, he is starting to fall apart. That's Mahomes is technically falling apart there. Yes, they actually beat the Eagles there last week there, but that was a weak Eagles team there where they can actually beat and stuff like that. But the Bills are a little bit of a different team there, and I think the Bills can pull out here win this one against the Chiefs. So I'm going to go with the Bills here, win over the Chiefs. That's it for the Sunday games. So on to the Monday Night Football, October 11th, 6:15 Mountain Time, primetime ESPN. We got the Indianapolis Colts at the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to go with the Ravens here to win. I think the Ravens have a little bit of advantage over the Colts. Colts, they look like they're starting to come like a hot mess there. They're just not getting nothing done there. They're just look like they were unprepared there versus the Ravens, who honestly look really great for the last couple weeks there. Even I'm kind of pretty pissed off. They did well against my team there. Even they did well against my team. I'm kind of pissed off on that there with it. But I am going to go with, I think the Ravens have a little bit of advantage there versus the Colts. Colts just don't look 100% this great. They just don't look 100% this great in this game there. So I'm going to say I'm going to go with the Ravens here win over the Colts. All right, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and responsive to the videos. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for uploads. Comment, responsive to the videos. Really, out of your peace.